Would you believe me if I told you that an app that had less than 5,000 downloads generated this amount of money? $65,000. Now here's the thing. I did it by leveraging someone's existing audience, by optimizing and understanding their audience and building an app and offering them a solution. Only 5,000 people needed to check out the app, and I generated $65,000. It doesn't stop there. I built another app, 10K MRR in 3 months, an AI accounting tool. I've been building apps for Toozer, and I'm currently working on 2 more apps in the pipeline, a phishing app and an AI sales analytics software. Now here's the thing, again, everyone thinks that they need to be building that $1 million app, $2 million a month Cal AI, but most people can't even get to the 0.001, the 1% of the 1%. Just look at how much that is, $2,000 a month. Everyone watching here, 90% of you would love to have an app, doesn't matter what it is, an extra 2K in your pocket. But here's the scary part, right? Most people don't even know how to generate 1 subscriber. Most people don't even know how to get downloads at all. You build the app and you're like, okay, I'm going to exit. I'm going to hit 10 camera, or they can't even make $1. Because here's the thing, again, if you can get 1 user, if you can get 10 users, if you can get 50 users, it's the small steps that you can repeat to a higher MRR. Most people to create situations for themselves where they don't understand that there's a system that comes into play. You need to identify problems, not just any problems, but problems that people truly struggle with. And if they don't struggle with them, put it in their face and create an illusion that they need it. Okay? You know, if there's solutions out there that you can do better at, look at your competitors. Build an app that has a differentiating factor into it that you can sell yourself. Understand that the users using your app care about one thing. If you go ahead and build an app that no one wants and you aren't listening to customer feedback, then they're not going to stick around. But now I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. But what fails most people here is that they don't understand how to even get people in the door. How to even check out the restaurant. To even look at the menu and figure out whether or not they like the food. Everyone here has a cool idea, but they fail to execute. You only need 1% to convert, to have that app hit 1K MRR, to hit 2K MRR. And here's the beautiful thing about building an app. Because once you build it, it is essentially a digital cash printing machine. You never fail to stop getting subscribers unless you just completely give up. And even better, what about when you exit? I mean, let's just go on acquisition.com and look at what people are looking, how much people are asking for these apps. Like, I mean, I just pulled it up right now. 50K in revenue, they made 38K in profit. They're asking for $160,000 for an app. What about this one? 13K in revenue, they're asking for $18,000 for that app. Okay? Just sit there and think about it for a moment. There's a whole plan that really needs to go when it comes to building that app. Anyone can build an app. Anyone can download Cursor. Anyone can go on lovable.com. And here's the thing. Again, anyone can build an app. But when's the last time you saw someone generate $1? When's the last time you saw someone talking about how do I actually make money from this? Sure, you may watch videos, you may think, oh yeah, I can do that too because everyone can do that too. But are you willing to go step by step, try different methods, see what works? Because that's what I did with this app. That's what I did with this app. And what's even separating me from other people is that I'm doing it all over again. I'm creating an app from zero. I've already partnered with an influencer. And I will be showing you step by step on what you need to do to acquire users. There are 4 main areas of how an app fits into place. And there are over 30 different acquisition channels that go into play when it comes to acquiring users. I cover both inbound and outbound strategies. And here's a strategy that you can use right away to get customers into your front door. If you have an app that you are ready to promote, if you have an app that maybe you haven't built out yet, I have dropped a free, I guess you call it a course of me building an app from zero. I rebuilt a popular app that's already out there. I go step by step onto picking an idea, the design process of how I structure the app for the design, and I walk you through the foundations that you need to know when it comes to building an app. I show you and explain to you the technical, I guess, perspectives and things that you might not know. And I set everything up from 0 to 100 for you. Because everyone here should understand these basic things because development is becoming basic now. All of us can build an app, but not everyone can even get one singular paying customer. I want to end this off on a good note and tell you that impressions matter, the right content matters, and even if you get 100 people just looking at some sort of advert for your app, let's say I want you to go out there and create a page right now about your app idea, and just make one post related to it. I want you to try to get people to even view your post and think about it strategically. 100 impressions, you get 1 download, 1,000 views, you can get 50 downloads. If you follow everything that I cover here for not only validating the idea before presenting it to people, the data doesn't lie. If people aren't subscribing to your app at the end of it, it's because they didn't like the product. And that tells you when to switch ideas. The best compliments are indirect compliments. Okay? The best way you can go about it when it comes to building an app that converts well is to just see if people are keeping their subscription or not. All right? Now, I can tell everyone here just doesn't like the idea of posting content, and I do too. And I haven't posted a single video myself, and it's because I leveraged other people's audiences just like I did here. What you can do right now, even if your app isn't ready, is set up a waitlist. How to set up an Apple app waitlist. And what you can do is set up a waitlist for your app, which right here, doing a pre-order, you don't even need to have the app ready. And if you don't want to post content, you can use other platforms that leverage UGC creation for you. And what you would do is, let me go ahead and sign in here. Find the type of post. You can make a job post and just explain how your app works. And people will record videos about your app. You pay them what, $20 for a post, and you'll see if your idea is good or not, which is what I cover in the rapid validation in 24 hours. One post, big creator with 50,000 followers maybe, they get 10,000 views, and just the most bare minimum, you have to get a download. 10,000 views times 0.01 is 100 downloads. Let's say at the worst of those 100 downloads, again, 1 subscriber. You scale that even harder. Over and over and over again. 10 times. At the most pitiful way of getting a subscriber, you get 10 subscribers. And that's if the content is bad. And that's if you aren't even trying. So, I'll leave this on a good note on what you should be doing next. But if you actually want the in-depth system and a tailored response on how you should go about your game plan for building a successful app to generate your first 1,000 MRR, $1,000 a month, book a call with me and I'll explain to you how the process works, and I'll help you be successful in building apps that actually generate revenue. Thank you.